Hello and welcome to Dress for My Day. My name is Kay Harms. I hear from so many of my viewers that you, like me, want to wear more color, but you feel a little intimidated by it. I know for me, I get compliments when I wear color, but honestly, I'm so much more comfortable in my neutrals. So it's sometimes hard to step away from those comfortable neutrals and step into some color instead. But you know, ladies, I want us to continue showing up looking our very best. And I hear we look our best with a little color. So today, I've got the answer. I'm sharing the more sophisticated way to wear color this spring and summer. Yes, there's a sophisticated way to wear color. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't want to look too matchy-matchy, and we don't want to look like we're trying too hard. Now, when we say that, I think we mean we don't want our outfit to look too contrived. We want it to have an effortless feel to it. I've discovered that to achieve that effortless look, it really takes a little work, or at least a little forethought and planning. It takes strategy. So today I have 4 strategies for you. 4 outfit formulas that are going to help you wear color in a sophisticated way that feels age or season appropriate, that is going to make you look stunning, but you won't feel like the color is stepping into the room before you do. You'll feel like you're wearing your clothes instead of them wearing you. You know what I mean? I really think these 4 outfit formulas are going to give you what you need to wear color beautifully, sophisticated this spring and summer. Before we dive into the outfits and the tips I have for you today, I want to thank our sponsor, Lily Silk. If you've watched Dress for My Day with Kay Harms for a while, you know that I'm pretty picky about what I allow into my own closet. I want clothes that respect my shape, my skin, and my style. One of my favorite things about Lily Silk is they only use Oeko-Tex certified silk. Now, if you're not familiar with that term, it's actually a pretty big deal in the textile industry. It means that the fabric has been tested for over 1,000 harmful substances and come out clean. So when you wear Lily Silk's silk, you can know that you are wearing the highest grade of silk. It really is like wearing skincare in your clothing. Their silk is super soft, breathable, and hypoallergenic. So it really feels good on your body. You're able to wear it effortless, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Right now, Lily Silk is having their spring sale, so it's a great time to visit their website looking for those forever pieces, like these heavyweight silk crepe pants. Oh my goodness, they are just lovely in this beautiful ivory. They fit true to size. Also, you might be interested in their beautiful cashmere. They carry 100% Mongolian cashmere, and it is so luxe. I'm showing you a beautiful sweater today in a long brushed cashmere, just so lovely. You're going to see pieces from Lily Silk throughout today's video, woven in with pieces from my own wardrobe. I'll have links to everything I'm showing you below, so it'd be a great day to check out Lily Silk's website and shop those pieces and others that are in their new spring collection. Thank you so much to Lily Silk for sponsoring the video. And now let's check out those 4 great tips I have for you so that you can look a little more sophisticated in color this spring and summer. My first outfit formula that I just think is so stunning is a matched set. This is the Amalfi Stripe Cuban collar shirt. Oh my goodness, and the matching shorts. They are in a beautiful, so soft, so luxurious crepe de chine silk. So it is super light and has such beautiful motion in it. You know, sometimes you might think of shorts as backyard attire, but these are absolutely not, unless you're throwing a really swanky backyard party. These are going to dress up your look, and there are so many ways I could wear, of course, both of these pieces separately too. But anytime you have the opportunity to buy the matching set, ladies, do it. It's always worth it. You will look so sophisticated when you wear a matching top and bottom, whether that's a skirt, a short, or a long pair of pants. And of course, right now during spring, we are seeing so many of them from our favorite retailers. Matched sets are also really trending right now. It just looks very current, but honestly, it is a classic duet that you will never go wrong with. When you wear a match set like this, so something head to toe, or in this case, head to knee or neck to knee, you are going to look really sophisticated. It's elongating, it's slenderizing. I defined my waist just by giving the shirt a little bit of a front tuck and leaving the back of it. It's tucked, but it's just kind of draping out. So I'm not completely exposing my waist. I don't have that tiny a waist, but I'm at least showing where my waist is. So I give this look some definition that way. That little tie there is cinchable. It does draw up your waist a little bit, and it is so beautiful in that same silk fabric. This set, by the way, is actually sold separately, and each piece does run true to size for a really beautiful, generous fit. I love the coastal vibe of this really pretty blue and the white stripe. Now you are going to see me wear the shirt a couple of ways today besides this one. Right now I'm wearing it with just a favorite linen blend skirt from my closet. This skirt's a couple of years old, but I wanted you to see me wear it with a khaki color. So I'm wearing it with a neutral, but it's not white like you would expect, and it's not blue jeans. It's a really pretty caramelly khaki kind of color, and I just think it looks so nice. So you certainly could add the shirt over a skirt. You could, though, wear it with blue jeans. You could wear it with white pants, just so many options. Now, actually, here is our second outfit formula, and that is a column of white. Or you could do a column of color and reverse what I've done here. But when you create a column effect using color, that is such a smart, sophisticated way to wear color. So I've done that by creating a column of white. We often think of a column of black as being slenderizing, but truly any color worn under a third piece is going to look slenderizing, and it also just looks very pulled together. So it looks like you've put in a little effort into your outfit, but you've not, as we like to say, tried too hard. It just has that effortless vibe to it. So here I'm wearing a pair of casual white pants. I wanted you to see that this silk blouse goes from dressy to casual just so easily. So these are some casual white pants that I will give you the link to below, and a white ribbed tank top, both just from my closet, but they are available, so I can give you links to those. And then I've put this same top over that combo and left it unbuttoned. So just a really cool vibe, just looks really fun. Maybe like for going out to dinner, you're gonna eat al fresco, maybe you're going to a play out in the park or something like that. This is such a great way to look pulled together, but also seasonally appropriate, a beautiful splash of color, but I still get to hang on to those neutrals that I love. Let's move on to our third outfit formula that's going to help you wear color and look sophisticated this spring and summer, and that is a monochromatic outfit. Now, yeah, the first one was monochromatic too, but it included the stripe. Those were a matching set. A matching set is a little different from what we're doing here. Here I'm using one color, which of course is yellow, but these don't actually match. Now, this beautiful silk top from Lily Silk and these great silk pants are definitely a matching set. They are bought separately, by the way. Again, this is a heavyweight silk, so lovely, has a very satiny finish, just has a beautiful drape. The pants are an elasticized waistband. They do not have a tie or anything. And then the top is, of course, has buttons, and they are black buttons. So you could certainly wear a black tank under this. It would be a completely different look, and that would be a lot of fun too. But here I've created that monochromatic look by adding a yellow cotton tank top from my wardrobe. Now, what this does is a couple of things. First of all, it adds a different shade of yellow. So it's not an exact match. It looks like I truly pulled things from my curated wardrobe and wore them. And that always looks a little sophisticated, like, hey, I've got a little creativity in me. The second thing it does, though, is it mixes textures. When you mix textures during the spring and summer, well, really, all year long, mixing textures is just going to add interest to your outfit without adding a lot of flourishes and everything, right? It gives you that effortless, very sophisticated and pulled together look. So truly mixing the two colors of yellow and mixing the two different types of fabric is what makes this outfit really look sophisticated and a little more elevated than if I had just buttoned up the silk shirt and worn it over the trousers even. I thought this looked like a really great date night look, so I have worn some little black kitten heel sandals and carried a black clutch. I added some pretty jewelry just to really pull this together. I love this yellow combo. I don't wear yellow a lot, but in my estimation, this one has a little bit of a cooler tone than a lot of yellows do, so I think it works. You know, ladies, mixing textures in your closet is really just an exercise in creativity and good style. So I have a little homework for you, but first, let me share our fourth style formula that's going to help you wear color and still look sophisticated. I'm calling our fourth style formula an architectural match. So here I am really wearing a neutral and a pop of color, but I'm going to do it two different ways. Both cases, I'm wearing a pair of ivory or white pants, and in both cases, I'm going to be wearing a colored top. And I think though that you'll see the little flip I made. In this first outfit, I'm wearing some white linen pants with a beautiful lavender stretch silk blouse. It is just absolutely gorgeous. This is a more fitted blouse. It does have the covered buttons there at the front. This is a beautiful Georgette silk, so it doesn't have either a high sheen or a matte. It's just really perfection. Looks a little bit more elevated than a really satiny finish in my estimation. A lovely color, especially for those of us over a certain age, if like me you have silver hair, and as our coloring starts to fade also, colors like this soft lavender tend to look really flattering on us. I've worn it over those linen pants though very strategically, once again mixing textures. You know, linen truly is the fabric of the season, but our outfits can start looking a little flat if all we wear is linen on top, linen on bottom, and a linen, piece over that. So instead, mix those textures. I really have to remind myself to do this, especially though when you do want to look a little bit more polished, a little bit more interesting and elevated. It is so smart to mix them. And in my estimation, the best fabric to mix with linen truly is silk. So at this time of year, this is the perfect combination. I would say that this silk Georgette shirt does run true to size, but it is a slim fit, both in the arms for me, and my arms are a little thicker, and in the torso. So just keep that in mind, but it's beautiful, and I really even liked it best here left out. It just looks free and flowy, very spring and summer casual. The next look I created with that same outfit formula is just reverse. This time I'm wearing that heavy silk crepe pant. It is lovely, and it fits true to size for, I would say, a little bit of a roomy fit. I'm wearing a 10, and they are a little roomy on me. They do have an elasticized waist in the back with a nice flat front there with those inverted pleats and that beautiful little belt detail there. I will say too that because of the belt detail, I wanted to draw the focus back up to my face and away from my waistband. So I added a chunky chain necklace at my neck just to add a little bit more light and interest there, drawing the focus away from my waist. But I think it really works here with this linen shirt. This is a beautiful, of course, bright blue, I think it's sapphire or something like that, linen shirt that I can give you a link for below also. But any color that you enjoy wearing close to your face, this is that opportunity to add that color close to your face. This combination would work really nicely, adding those silk pants and a linen shirt, or, like I said before, going with the linen pants and the silk shirt up above. So either way, you're mixing textures, you're adding a pop of color over a neutral. And during this season, I really like that combination to be linen and silk, and you just can't go wrong with white or ivory down below, whether that is a pair of pants, a skirt, or a pair of shorts. Those are my 4 outfit formulas to help you wear color and look sophisticated this spring and summer. But I did want to show you this beautiful cashmere sweater close up also. It is just so lovely, and you know, short sleeve, it's going to work really nicely into the spring and summer, especially in air-conditioned situations, or like if you're somewhere where it is cooler. Now here I have done really what we would call color blocking, but the reason I'm not including this particular formula in my 4 formulas that I think really lead to a sophisticated style is that it is trickier. And I don't know, what do you think? Let me know if you are pro or no on the yellow pants and the blue cashmere sweater combination. That is color blocking. And I find that color blocking is very on trend right now. It's really fun. It's a great way to just let yourself go and enjoy putting some colors together. But I would suggest that if you do that, if you want to keep your look a little sophisticated, then limit yourself probably to 2 colors and then add a neutral in there for your handbag and your shoes. Let me know what you think about that outfit. I would love to hear from you in the comments. But don't forget, I actually have some homework for you today, because I really want you to get some takeaway value from my tips for wearing color and looking sophisticated. I want to challenge you to go to your closet today and plan out an outfit or 2 or 3 for later in the week where you mix textures. And I would love to hear in the comments after you've worn them. I want you to come back and tell me what you thought. I want you to think about how it feels to mix things like cashmere and linen, or linen and silk, or silk and cashmere. Or of course, you could also mix denim and a beautiful silk. So many great ways to mix a little texture this spring and summer. I would love to hear about your outfit after you wear it. So make a note to yourself to come back over here and let me know about the combination you put together, how it made you feel, how it made you look, and what you got out of that. Thanks so much for joining me today, ladies. Be sure to check below for links to all these beautiful garments from Lily Silk, as well as the other things I've shown you. And thank you to Lily Silk for sponsoring today's video. I'll see you again next Wednesday. Bye now.